A coffin with windows. There was a space more the size of a coffin than a room, wrote Bang Min-gyu in his short story titled Staying at Kabul Gushiwon, describing a Gushiwon, a very small room rented out cheaply to students preparing for exams. The protagonist doubles up with a friend after his father's bankruptcy and then moves to a room in a Gushiwon, paying 90,000 won a month. A few years later, the protagonist leaves the Gushiwon, gets a job, and gets married. But even after time went by, the tough life became vivid through the choice of the word coffin. A Goshiwon is mostly made of small rooms of approximately 6.6 square meters. Related laws define Goshiwon as facilities for students to study in sectioned rooms, providing lodging. However, times have changed, and students now prefer pleasant studios rather than shabby Goshiwon. Instead, Gushiwon are now filled with socially disadvantaged groups. According to a 2020 survey on living conditions of Gushiwon and their residents, 2010 households, or 55.3%, were people over 40 and 76.6% were men. Most of them did not have families, as 20.6% were divorced and 67.5% unmarried. 5% were people with disabilities and 80.5% were financially insolvent. It often leads to catastrophe when a fire breaks out in a Gushiwon with tightly packed rooms. A fire at a Gushiwon in Jongno-gu, Central Seoul in 2018 left 7 dead and 11 injured. To prevent such disasters, Seoul revised its building and residential codes so that a window can be installed in each room. Also, a room should be at least 7평 or 9평 if a bathroom is included. It is a late but just decision. On top of this, policies on welfare in general, including support for Gushiwon residents, must be reinforced. Damage was especially serious as most of the victims lived in rooms with no windows. Police investigations showed that the fire started from an electric heater used by a resident in his 70s. Outdated facilities with poor lighting and heating and no sprinkler system triggered the accident. If the authorities sit back after only making a few windows, Gushiwon may become coffins with a beat-up natural light.